the adventures of Bright Coaster Club. For the adventures of Bright Coaster Club.
So I find myself here at Fun Spot Kissimmee, about to go ride Mindblower on my non-coaster trip because this is a coaster channel. So why shouldn't I start the coaster trip by riding a coaster when it's not a coaster trip? I don't know. Either way, it's still gonna be fun. It's still gonna be a RMC, I guess you can say. But this will be the only coaster in this entire trip, as it's gonna be fun-filled with all kinds of different random stuff. I'm not gonna tell you guys where I'm going. You have to stay tuned to find out, but it will take place all the way through Florida. So stay tuned for all kinds of fun stuff. And I'm gonna go get myself some wooden RMC hybrid. Well, that was a mind blower of a time, I guess you can say. Still has some really bad janky transitions, but you know, it's a lot better than it was. But this isn't a coaster video like I told you guys, so I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna leave Fun Spot and gonna go drive somewhere else in the crazy state of Florida. So I will hit you guys back at wherever else I end up. I have driven a lot of roads in this country, and I have never seen the box dots in the middle of the road light up. You might not see it that well, but it's literally all completely lit up, and then the ones behind me are all completely red. Guys, this is really cool, and this is a really awesome safety technique for sure. I found the Mike Wazowski or Mikosuki Casino, so I'm gonna cruise on in and go play some games. Guys, it's like 3:30 in the morning right now, so I feel like a degenerate gambler at the casino. Let's go win some money from the Mike Wazowski. Oh yeah, casino time. Let's go play some games. Don't know what I'm gonna play yet, but either way. I decided to play this Fortune 88 game. I put $10 in, I bet the $10 credit, and I won $2.20 back. Such a deal. Let's be a degenerate gambler and put it all back in. Gonna have to push the 2 credits. Play. And I won nothing. Awesome. Let's see if I got anything left. Oh, come on out, come on out. What did I get? I'm stuck with 40 cents, guys. Such a deal, such a deal. Found the cashier machine. Let's put my 40-cent ticket in. Score. And here we go. Please touch the screen to finish your transaction. She's touching it. Dispensing, printing voucher. It didn't give me the money. It did this to me last time. See, give me another 40-cent voucher.
It doesn't have 40 cents. I'm trying to find another cash one. How about the green one over there?
Yeah, here's my 40 cents that I got from the cashier. Well guys, it was literally just for the fun of it. This random casino I found literally in the middle of the Everglades. I don't know. This place is kind of funky in its own way, but it's off to whatever the next random adventure is. I mean, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning right now, so just kind of cruising. So let's go have some more fun and whatever else I find to do. Red streetlights, literally everywhere out here. This is pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. Seriously, bright red right there.
Maybe it's the hooker stations.
Yeah, we found the red light district for sure. Well guys, I made it to sunrise down here in the Florida Keys. I like literally drove all night from like up in Kissimmee, so it was kind of cool to come down here. It's beautiful down here, it's peaceful down here, and it's just gonna be a random cool adventure for the day of hanging out in the Florida Keys. I mean, I get to watch sunrise in one of the most beautiful places like on this planet, at least in the United States for sure. So it's gonna be a super cool day, and let's hang out for a bit and catch some more of that beautiful sunrise. So pretty out here. Literally, this cloud's like amazing right now too. And now the sky's starting to get awesome. That cloud looks amazing. And I love how it's reflecting off the water right now. It's so pretty out here, literally. It's stoked I found the spot. It's pretty cool. Especially with that cloud formations over there. They're just crazy looking. I love it. The spot really did not disappoint, that's for sure. And it is now sunrise. So the sun has risen. Love that. Well guys, now that I made it for sunrise here in the Keys, it's off to the next part of our adventure down here today. So I will hit you back whenever I get there. And yes, I'm tired, but I'm not letting it get me down because I've been driving all night. But hey, that's okay. That's part of an awesome adventure. And it's kind of what I do on coaster trips anyway. I just don't sleep and just drive. So might as well put those driving hours to somewhere else that's just really cool, like it is right here right now, because you really can't beat that skyline. So after driving all night, breakfast sounds good and this place seems cool. Let's check it out. They have a lot of pickles and jarritos and all kinds of good stuff. A homemade rice pudding too, guys. Magically scrumptious. Hopefully it's good. All kinds of delicious goodness in there for sure. So I totally went with the breakfast sandwich. This Cuban bread smells amazing and I got the sausage, egg, and cheese one. So let's dive on in and see how good this awesome sandwich really is. I mean, you can't go wrong with that, ever. Well, that sandwich was actually pretty good, like for the most part of it. The bread was the best part of the sandwich for sure. Like, had a good crunch to it and just had a good texture to it and had an all-around awesome taste just stuck to the bread. The sausage was, it was like subpar. It wasn't like anything super special. But like the cheese and the eggs definitely were cooked very well and, you know, definitely added to the zest of the sandwich, you know, for sure. That bread, I'm telling you guys, the bread was the best part of it. So if you definitely come here, you know, definitely try something else besides the sausage one. Because I don't know, I wasn't really super into it. It was all about that bread. My mom got some of the rice pudding and she definitely enjoyed it. And trust me guys, she's like a rice pudding connoisseur. She's always buying the rosca leches when we go to the store and all kinds of stuff like that. So, oh, she also said she had a guava empanada as well, and she definitely enjoyed it as well. So either way, it's always something else for us to go try and adventure. So this was a kind of a cool breakfast. I mean, it's like barely past 7 o'clock and they are open. So you come down to the Keys, definitely check it out. And it is on to the next adventure for our awesome day down here. So beautiful here, like seriously, all these bridges and everything. So hey guys, I found myself all the way down in the bottom of America at Fort Zachary State Park. It's literally like the very, very bottom of the Florida Keys. It's kind of cool. Like I just started driving as far like down as I possibly could. And I found a really cool state park here. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and I'm gonna show you guys where I'm at, which literally is the bottom of America. Like the very, very far most southern tip you can get. As it's windy as always. I love my hair. These palm trees are awesome. Literally right down here is the most southern point that you can totally get to in the bottom of America, guys. Super cool. So let's get a rocky with it and have fun on the balance beam. After I got up on top of the balance beam, I'm gonna get myself all the way out here. This is really cool. I'll hit you back in a second before I jump off. Well, here's the end of where it all stops in America and Florida. So I decided to walk down the white sandy beaches, guys. It's really, really, really windy. Yeah, same to you. Go to Cedar Point and get fresh cut fries. I know that's what you really want. Found this really chill spot where the ocean's really calm right here. It's pretty awesome right here, guys. The water's decently warm too. So this is really cool. I wanted to get up and personal with it for you guys. Just in case you guys didn't know, that's how you get out of rip currents. And trust me, it's very rare. I grew up on a beach in California, so I definitely know how to get out of rip currents. They definitely suck. And it's a yellow flag. That means the tide's not crazy, but it's like, it's a little bit bad. So yellow's cool, green's the best. Red, don't go in the water. So there's actually like a fort here somewhere too, on the state beach. we're gonna go find it because who doesn't love like a cool old fort to go check out? I mean, it's just part of the experience down here, I guess you can say. As the water was pretty rad so far, and very stoked I got to be here. But apparently, I guess I was wrong. I looked on the map myself and like literally pinpointed where I was and thought that was the most southern point, because if you pull it up on a map, it's literally like the very, very far corner. But I guess there's actually like a monument somewhere in the city here that is the southernmost point. So we'll go find that a little bit later. But right now, it's all about the fort. So let's go get a forty with it. Or let's just suck at Fortnite. I heard that's a video game. I have no idea. It just sounded right. This is awesome. I totally found the cannon. Let's go see what else we can find. This is really cool. Here's the fort, probably like back in its heyday, and all the trails here for the park. So I'm gonna go check out this forty awesomeness. Well, here's some of the history of Fort Taylor right here. So I'm not gonna read it, but I'll hold it on here for another second. So if you guys wanna read it, pause the video. So something kind of random we just found out here at the fort. They don't have any trash cans here at all. They have a couple random recycle bins for plastic bottles, but there's nowhere to throw away trash here. I thought that was kind of unique. So if you guys pack it in, pack it out. Don't leave it for the I want to say for the earth, so it goes back into the ocean, because there's enough trash out there. Found the blacksmith shop up here. Let's go check it out, because this is kind of cool. Like how you have to walk through like the forest to get to it. It's kind of like the blacksmith shop at the Calico Ghost Town, guys. In a way, I guess you can say. But this one's in the middle of nowhere instead of a ghost town. This is really cool. I've always been fascinated by how they do stuff like this. No one out here today, but I'm sure there's more 4D awesomeness right over that way. Here's the recycle bin the ranger told us about, so make sure you guys put your plastic bottles in there, because that's just always what's good. And just like that, we found our way over to the fort, because it's the fort. I mean, why wouldn't you want to check this out? I love history and stuff like this, so much so. Man, this thing is solid. 40 over there. You can see through it, like over where like the moat is. Guess you can call it a moat, like a castle. My mother just told me that this was built in 1845. So let's see what's behind bars. Nothing really, other than a palm leaf growing in. This is pretty cool though. This is really cool. It's got a bunch of like random facts about the fort. I think it's really cool how like it has the different color keys right here for how they used it into the fort. You can tell like how it was built up from the different colors throughout the different wars that this fort survived and fought in. This is really awesome that it has been here that long. I mean, 1861 to 1947. It's pretty rad. Well, I'm gonna keep on cruising and see what else I can find. I'm gonna go up the stairs here and see what's up there. See some cannonballs over there. That's super cool. Let's go check that out real quick. Then we're gonna head upstairs. I like cannonballs. Cannonballs are always cool. Inside the window. Ooh, there's all kinds of cool stuff in here. For sure. I'm gonna go head upstairs real quick though and see what's up there, because that just sounds way cooler, because I feel like that will lead me back to where I was. Hit you when I get back up there. Totally tell that's where like one of the gun mount was. Literally right when you get to the top of the stairs. It's right there on the wall. But I'm gonna keep on cruising up here, see what else I can find, because that looked like it was a pretty darn big gun for sure. Well, this is cool. Some type of gears or something, or a fire pit or something. I'm not quite sure, but still pretty awesome. Inner courtyard of the castle, fort I should say. Oh, bummer you can't go up to the top part of it, but this is okay. Yeah, this is pretty rad. Ooh, another pit. It probably leads down to those cells. Curious. Can't really see it off there, but maybe you guys could have. I don't know. I'm just having fun with it. Oh, cool. Here's some stairs. We can go up and check out more stuff. Let's head on up. I love places like this. Seriously. I mean, besides a coaster nerd, guys, I'm like a major history nerd. I love things like this. I just think it's fascinating. This is really awesome. You see all like the leftover ruins of this amazing fort. It's really cool. Talk about a beautiful location too. I mean, right out on the water. It's incredible. And now that's really cool. Extreme modern in the background of the fort. There's a cruise ship over there. This is pretty rad. Literally pretty cool. I'm gonna head back downstairs and see what else I can find. Well, I just came downstairs and I found this really cool plaque that has a picture of the like what the guns were from what I just showed you guys from the mountain up there. Battery Yosakola. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's the county I live in and where Disney is, so it's kind of cool to see that they named the gun after that. Well, on to the next part of this awesome fort. It just keeps going. Just keeps on going. So many of these little like locked rooms over here too. Man, you can feel like the heat coming off these black walls though. It's just like boom. This is awesome. I found a place where we can finally go inside the fort. Let's go check it out and see what we can find over here. That almost looks like some type of kiln or something. Like they were definitely like heating up something right here. Or it was where a gun mount was. More so a gun mount. I don't know. Oh yeah, you can see where it rotated and stuff. And right out there where it would poke. But it does look like something was burned here. I mean, if you look at the bricks, they just look like something was burned here at one point.
All the Irish bricks.
Irish bricks, mother says.
Irishmen made them.
Irishmen made them. This is really cool. Whoa, that's pretty rad right there for sure. Another little hole. Here's the cannons. I literally walked a couple feet down in the tunnel and there's cannons everywhere in here. This is incredible. Very much so. Look how big these things are, guys. You could like totally take out a couple dozen pirate ships. This is the jumbo one right here. This thing is so massive. How big this thing is. This is incredibly cool. Literally. Solid as a rock too. Hey, it is a rock. But she was right up here in this little window, looking out over the moat. I love that this like fort has a moat. I don't know, that's incredible. I wonder how far they can shoot too. That right there was a hornet's nest. You can tell by the little honeycombs that they made where they would go bury themselves in there and lay eggs. It's kind of cool. I don't know, I like bees. Be nice to the bees, guys, because once the bees die, we die. So take care of the bees and the hornets for sure. Even though they might get vicious sometimes, take care of them. Try to relocate them if they're bugging you. There's another one that's made over here that's awesome. Random chill bench. Love myself some random chill benches. This is like, I've been seeing a couple of these little diamonds right here too. That's pretty cool. And here's the big guns, busting out the big guns right here. Ready to like move forward on this little cart that it's on. That's pretty cool, for sure. So here's that cannon I showed you guys, and here's like some cool information about some of the projectiles that it would shoot out. Man, those things look gnarly. The powder one, 100 powder, 300 powder. 300 powder is pretty gnarly. And of course, the good old cannonballs. You can't ever go wrong with that. 10-inch balls. Those things are gnarly. They would do so much crazy damage for that. This is incredibly cool. I keep saying that, but I'm like really digging this right now. Especially like the ceiling. Like the architecture here is amazing. This is really, really incredible. And it just keeps going, guys. It just keeps going. I mean, if you guys have followed this channel long enough, you guys know I love urbex too. So this is like giving me like very, very cool, strong urbex vibes right now. A lot. I love it. So here's like where the cannons were. It comes down here and it kind of just dead ends. But there's another little corridor that goes over here. She wants to show me where the other corridor is.
I think it's the latrine.
This is way cool. There's a little like hallway back here.
Does that look like one?
Look like what?
The latrine.
It does look like a latrine. Gnarly. This is so legit. Here's the way that's boarded up. We found a way inside. Boo! I didn't scare you. Oh no. What is that? A little door?
No, there's another room over here.
It's the door to the Twilight Zone, guys. This is cool. It literally is like a little maze. Oh my god. This one's so small. I have to duck to get through here. And there is where we find modern technology holding up the fort.
I think this goes into where they sleep, the barracks, because you can see it from the outside.
You can see it, and there looks like there's a bed right there. So let's cruise on outside and check it out. Literally gotta watch my head and knees. Well, I'm gonna cruise over and see what else is outside. These stairs are like so narrow. Like literally, this is like such castle vibes right here. I love it. Let's cruise on up and see where this goes. Look at that. There's a step right there that's like literally like so straight off like the pillar.
It's 2 inches.
2 inches, not even that, it's like a half inch. That's just sick. It brought us up to another part of the top part of the fort. There's not much up here, it just kind of looks like the other one. But either way, still pretty cool. So here's the other side of the beds. It was literally almost at the bottom of the stairs and you came down. This is pretty cool. Then there's all these other windows over here you can look into. She's way ahead of me, all checking out everything. There's a little place. Here's some more different little areas for him. Yeah, this is probably like the dining hall. I wonder if they accepted the dining pass like they do at Six Flags. Sorry guys, I can't resist throwing in random coaster park jokes as this. I mean, like I said before, this is a coaster channel, so let's have some fun with it. This is really sick. I love all those plants growing out of the brick right here. That's really cool. Very pretty. All of these awesome windows are all shut up. You know, this whole area over here is pretty awesome and like pretty open. This would make a really, really, really cool haunted attraction. If anyone from the Florida State Parks ever watches this video, you guys already have the building painted black. You guys should seriously make like a really cool haunted house over here, because that would just be insanely epic in so many ways. So this other room over here, I totally found the rum barrels, guys. Why is the rum gone? Because I drank it all. Haha, eat that, Jack Sparrow. I took all your rum. I guess we were wrong earlier. This is totally the kitchen over here for sure. Sounds like it's got a fan going in there too to keep everything cool. They had fans in the fort, guys. Keep that in mind. I literally just walked in another one and I totally just found all this. It's like a whole presentation area for stuff that happened here at the fort. I was like, why is this music turning on? Where is this coming from? Ooh, a door. Let's go inside. This feels like a prison cell with a fan. I guess that's some building over there, but this totally feels like a prison cell or something. This is crazy. Check it out in there, it's like real small.
Guardhouse guy, because that's the front door.
That's the front door, huh? That's cool.
It's the only way into the fort. You can't get in any other way.
Is it the only way to get in? Are you sure about that?
Read the sign.
She read it for you guys. I do trust you. She read it for you guys. I was just quizzing her and giving her a hard time. Trust me, us together is nothing but trouble. Literally. As it should be, a registered National Historic Landmark, because this place is insanely cool. So on to the next window, or doorway, I should say. Just a couple more cannon barrels over here. Nothing too crazy. So here's what we keep looking in, guys. It's all these windows and shutters right here. So you guys can actually see what we're actually looking in, going into. Those are all like the projectiles that they would shoot. That's crazy. Some of those are massively gnarly. Imagine getting one of those to the head, guys. You don't even feel it. I don't know. I always feel like war from back in the day was always like super crazy. More so than it is now, even though it's crazy now too. Which is something I don't believe in, guys. Peace only. Always be peaceful.
This is called the Scarlet.
Scarlet cannon. And that's pretty much it. Like, this is the last of the windows over here. And here's the one that I showed you guys from the side over there earlier. So that is the last window of this really cool fort. Well, we're gonna keep on cruising around, see what else we can find over here. See if there's anything else in this really awesome park. So we'll wander around, and when I find something else, I'll hit you guys back. So like I told you guys, I found what they are calling the southernmost point. And you see all those people right there? They're literally waiting in line for it. I'm not like waiting in line for it, but I'll just walk up there and show you guys, because I'm not trying to take selfies with the southernmost point. I already had my own DIY southernmost point, which I thought was way cooler. Jeez, this line's worse than the line for Tron, guys. Seriously. It's so like, don't care that much. But it is what it is, I guess you can say. So here's what they call their southernmost point. I showed you guys what I found, what was my southernmost point, which was probably like literally right on the other side of that ball. And I really feel that it's actually farther than what they say this is. This is just a tourist block, because it was on the other side of the Epcot looking ball over there for sure. So that's what they say the southernmost point is. I mean, they're probably right about it. I don't know. I feel like the one I found on the map actually is. But then again, who am I to be what is the word for it? Why can't I think of the term for that right now? That stupid thing that they like didn't make me do. Geography, that's it. It took me a while on that one. Sorry, we're not talking coasters here. We're not talking B&M inverts. We're not talking RMCs, and we're definitely not talking aero hypercoasters, because who doesn't love themselves an aero hypercoaster? I mean, the southernmost point is incredibly awesome as it is, but like I said, I think mine was way cooler and it was way more DIY. But that's gonna be this part of the end of my day for this, I guess you can say, or end of like this adventure to try to find this crazy thing. So we're gonna keep on cruising. I'm gonna go find more cool things here, because there's just random stuff here. And sorry for like trying to stutter and say all that. I don't know. This is like totally new charted territory for me. I don't usually vlog stuff like this, but maybe I should start doing it more. It's kind of fun. I mean, that fort was incredible. Riding Mind Blower last night, incredible. My Cuban sandwich that I had, incredible. Cars trying to run me over because people don't know how to drive in Florida, incredible. Coming from a Californian, that is. And yeah, he just got angry because he's on my video. He wanted to honk for it. Honk, honk, honk. Just like they do when The Price is Right, you know, when they get the car right. I don't know. I'll shut up now and I'll go find wherever the next thing is. So this is awesome. I literally just showed up at our hotel like 3 hours early and they let us in. So I literally just walked in the door, and I wanted to show you guys this kind of small little cute little room that I got. Literally wanted to show you guys as soon as I walked in, because I'm totally gonna mess it up in like a matter of a couple minutes after bringing my stuff in. So it's pretty cool. We have an awesome little room. It's all dark, and yeah, we are staying at the Marriott down here in Key West. So pretty awesome little cool room for sure. So it was pretty awesome. Like when we checked in, they literally gave us 2 drink vouchers for pina coladas and margaritas and daiquiris and stuff. So I'm going and got myself a strawberry daiquiri. Honestly, this is a pretty cool like resort for like a Marriott. I mean, I don't think they've ever given me a glass of champagne when I checked in before, and like a free drink coupon to use at the bar. And so I am down here on the beach that they have here, about ready to go drink my awesome daiquiri, because that's what's totally good. Hey guys, one thing I wanted to point out is there's like so many random roosters like crowing around literally everywhere out here. It's pretty cool. They're literally getting crazy with it everywhere that I've been on this awesome island. So it's one of those things I had to throw that in there. So we took the bus from like our hotel, like it kind of like dropped us off down on Duval Street, I believe. And we're just gonna kind of wander down here and go see what's up. Go find some more drinks, go find some more fun, and just have an awesome time because it's pretty cool over here, guys. Like very much so. Yeah, we drank a bottle of Moscato inside our hotel before we came over here, and then our drinks on the beach, and then we're literally just gonna go cruise and find everything that there is to do down here. So I will be quiet and I will turn the camera around so you guys can see how awesome this cool little harbor is. Just in case you wanted to feed the tarpon, it happens at 4 o'clock. Unfortunately, it's like 6, so that's not happening. But here's some pretty rad boats down here though, for sure. This dude has a mad big fish. That's pretty rad. Love that. Okay, that dude's got a mad big fish too, guys. That's so legit in so many ways. And here's another crazy big fish too. Awesomeness. So let's keep on cruising around this cool little boardwalk area. This is cool. Here's like a conch boat right here. And some of the other ones that they have down here in the marina. Mad legit in so many ways. Hey guys, Fury's being reincarnated as a boat. The Giga boat. Sorry, I couldn't resist on that one. Found this pretty cool sticker wall down here, guys. And I totally had to add a Pride Coaster Club button to it because why not? Love that. They're playing live music. There's our sticker wall. And then we're gonna go to Kermit's because Kermit's has some key lime pie. When in Key West, you get some key lime pie. So let's head on in and get green with it. She's already on a mission. You give her pies, chocolate, and candy, and she's all crazy for it. Kermit's Key Lime Shop. They have a Key West Monopoly board. That's legit. Ooh, some liquor cake. And all other random stuff. They have a lot of random cool stuff in here, like spice blends and stuff too. Awesomely legit. And some random lime stuff. Because why not? Ooh, key lime mango strawberry preserves. Sorry, I love jelly, but I'm partial to boysenberry, as you guys know. They literally have so many random cool like sauces and stuff in here, guys. This is legit. Hot and spicy key lime barbecue sauce. I bet you that's super bomb. Ooh, chili pepper sauce inside flask bottles. Ooh, they're glass flask bottles too. Key lime steak sauce. I love that. They're actually in a flask bottle. Yeah, Kermit's key lime mango hot sauce. That actually looks really good. Look at the color of that, guys. That actually looks really good.
I forgot the habanero.
Habanero. It's the one thing. So we totally got a piece of key lime pie from Kermit's. It's key lime pie, guys. Look how awesome and yummy this looks. So let's dig on in and get some pie goodness. Well, the Kermit's key lime was actually really good. Had a really good crust to it. The key lime was, it wasn't like insanely like limey, which I kind of prefer more lime in there, but it was really good. I would definitely say like a solid 8.5 to 9 for sure. Like wasn't amazing, like over the top, but definitely one of the awesome ones that I've ever had. So you come down here, check out Kermit's for some key lime pie, and then maybe they get the Muppet action with it too. Well, I'm gonna keep on cruising. Kind of feeling like another drink after a little bit of lime pie. I'm kind of feeling like some more booze. So let's go wander and find more drinks. So here's the first legal rum distillery, and they're only open till 6 o'clock. I mean, that's pretty lame. And I also saw the other one earlier, the Hemingway one, and they closed even earlier, guys. They closed at 5 o'clock. So keep that in mind if you come down here. I mean, I've never heard of a distillery closing that early, but guess it is what it is. Find myself wandering the streets of a random neighborhood. This time during the day. It's not in the middle of the night yet. I don't know if I'll be out that long, but I love seeing all these cool palms down here. Some of them have coconuts on them, guys. I'll have to show you some next time I see some. And I like how they put all those street signs, like the names of them, on the poles, like right in front of you as you're walking, so you can definitely see it. So let's keep on cruising. 2 friends. My mom is one of my best friends, and she's with me right now, so that's kind of cool in its own awesome way. Hey guys, Six Flags Fright Fest came early. We found the ghost bus. Yes, I'm gonna keep making park and coaster references as long as I can while I'm wandering around down here, because you can't go wrong with them ever. Sloppy Joe's. There's like so much random stuff on the street. Found this like crazy Porter Village place. It's got random junk in here, so I'm gonna go check it out. It's kind of like a little like bazaar. I always love random stuff like this. She's looking for a new tank top because she always likes her tank tops, so let's see what we can find. We're going over here to see what she finds. I'll hit you back when we find something, if we do. Because why not? She didn't find anything in there that she wanted for that, so we're gonna keep on cruising. Like, guys, we're literally just wandering down the street and going into like random spots. So I'm sorry if it like cuts in and out and it's kind of like short, but you guys don't want to see the entire walk of the whole street. But that place is kind of cool. They had some random tank tops and stuff, and I'm also in a search for a magnet. I don't know if I've ever told any of you guys this, but every amusement park I go to and like random cool places I go to, I collect magnets. I literally have a magnet from every amusement park I've been to in the country on my fridge. So I always get ones from random cool places that I do choose to visit as well. So Key West is definitely on that list, so we're gonna have to go find one. So far I found one that had like a pretty cool rooster on it over there that I might have to go back and get. But either way, I'm not quite sure yet because there's so many random cool things to go hit up around here. So let's see what all that's gonna detail. So we decided to hit up the bowl because they have 2-for-1 drinks. So let's go jump on in and have something cool. Totally chilling at the bar. This place is mellow so far. I like it because it's dark. So let's have a margarita and hang out for a bit. And they have matches too, which is legit. You don't usually see a lot of places that give out matches anymore. Cheers, margarita time, because that's what's totally good. Well, that place was awesomely legit. Literally, like, they had 2-for-1 margaritas there. The margaritas are actually pretty good. They weren't watered down, had a decent amount of tequila in them, and it was just a cool vibe. Like, I love a good sketchy, like, dark dive bar. Like, I always have, and like, I totally always will. But we're gonna keep on cruising and see what else is totally good. Maybe get some conch or something. Well, guys, I found the Red Garter Saloon, and it's not at Cedar Point, guys. This is the XXX version for those ones who love themselves some good days at Cedar Point. This place looks really legit. Literally a hole in the wall that says Conch Shack, guys. I'm totally gonna get some conch from here because why not? This place is literally a hole in the wall, guys. I love it. Totally gonna go with the $10 for the 6-piece conch because that just sounds amazing. So here's their awesome looking conch fritters, fried to perfection right there. This one's the key lime sauce, and then it said this one's the pink sauce. I'm not quite sure what the pink one is, but either way, let's dig in some conky goodness. Oh yes. Well, those conch fritters are actually super good. They almost tasted like a hush puppy in a way. Like the conch was really chewy, and then just super good, especially with that key lime aioli. And then the other one, the pink sauce, almost tasted like a spicy Thousand Island, and just added so much zest to it. Like, they were like fried super good on the outside and they were a little bit doughy in the middle, but it worked out. Like, it was actually really, really good and very flavorful. Super stoked that I came to this awesome little spot. And I'm sure you guys can hear that live music in the background. There's like a really, really cool, like kind of hidden little dive bar over here that we're gonna go grab our next drink at. So if you guys are like gonna go bar hopping like that, you know, make sure you eat some food in between at least all the drinks. So that way you guys can drink more later on and then stay hydrated at the same time. Like, have some water, because we had some water with our conchs too. So make sure you're staying hydrated and you eat some food in between bar hopping like this, because it'll keep you positive and better mindset for the rest of the night of a good long night of having fun. And seriously, you come down to the Florida Keys, get yourself some conch. Like, it's really, really kind of cool and unique and very chewy in a way. Almost kind of like calamari, but I don't know. I kind of like the conch a little bit better. But then again, I love things that are fried. I mean, I'm sure you guys know that by now. But with that said, I'm gonna go head on over and I'm gonna grab myself another drink, because one more round is bottles to the ground. Drink it up, pound it down, pass it down before the whole world of Epcot turns upside down. Sorry, I spent too much time at Disney. So there's where I ate my conch at. And literally, this music is drawing me in, guys. This girl singing right now has an awesome voice. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna check out the Hog's Breast Saloon. Have a drink and listen to some awesome live music.
Waiting my turn. I know a few things, but I still got a lot to learn.
Some really, really awesome looking cocktails on here, guys. Like, totally looking forward to this. Lots of good beers on draft and a cocktail. We're going to chill at the bar, just like the last one, because one more round is bottles to the ground. So hey guys, I totally went with that key lime cocktail. It's really, really good. It tastes like a pie in a way. It tastes like, I don't know, it's like sweet, but it's like really, really good. Seriously, if you get one, come down here and try one because you can't go wrong with anything that's full of limes ever.
What's up guys, we're here at Hog's Breath in beautiful Key West, Florida. I myself just subscribed to Pride Coaster Club. You should too.
Honestly guys, this key lime cocktail is so good. I totally had to get another one. It is insanely delicious. Do yourself a favor and come down here to Hog's Breath Saloon and literally get one. They're so good guys. I'm not lying to you. Trust me on that. With that said, I'm gonna dig on in because it is so limey goodness. So, probably one of the coolest bars in the whole Key West area. And they're playing Offspring right now. Offspring hits hard for me guys. I have a scar right here on my head from an Offspring show at Chain Reaction in Anaheim. It was a secret show that I went to like years ago, and it was just insanely radical.
Rock and roll!
And just a good time. Like literally, I'm a punk. I will be a punk till the day I die. I love punk rock, always have and always will. So she's asking me to stop vlogging and do your thing. But that's enough for another day. I mean, Orange County kid, go to Offspring shows, go to all the other cool Orange County bands, like the Vandals and everyone else from OC, and have a good time, you know? But this was a really cool bar. They get back to that. Very cool bar, very awesome time, and literally one of the best cocktails I have had in an extremely long time. So if you get yourself down here into the Keys, definitely come here and get one of those delicious key lime cocktails. So good. Balanced perfectly and just had an amazing taste from start to finish. Like you can taste the pie in it, and it was just insanely awesome. I literally just walked by and I had to come in and stop and show you guys these cookies. These cookies look amazing. There's so many different kinds in here too. It smells so good in here. Look at all these radical cookies, guys. I guess I'm getting a snickerdoodle, so we'll see if that happens, but this cookie spot is mad legit for sure. So yeah, we just found that random cookie spot. There says they're open till midnight, so we're gonna head back there and probably grab one if we remember. But she really, really wants a snickerdoodle. We're gonna keep on cruising though and just find random stuff. So if I kind of like duck in and show that, that's because we're just literally walking the street of Duval Street and like finding awesome, fun things. They have a Fat Tuesday here. It reminds me of Vegas in so many ways, but hey, a Vegas vlog would be good. You guys want me to film one of those? Comment below. So we cruised down the street and we found Carolyn's. We're gonna come here because our bartender said that they have some of the best key lime pie he has ever had. So we're gonna cruise on in and we're gonna get some of that key limey pie goodness and probably some dinner too. Well, this place has a vibe to it for sure. So I'm kind of stoked that we came down here because it's been a really, really good night, and then Carolyn seems like it's gonna be pretty good. So I got the Cuban sandwich and it's just gonna be really, really good because I'm really hungry and need something to get rid of all that booze that I've been drinking tonight, because why not? That's what you do in Key West and that's what you do on Duval Street. You go like bar hopping and just have fun. There's so many cool places down here and it's so much fun so far. So I'm gonna hit you guys back when I get my food because it's really loud and there's a bunch of fans everywhere keeping me cool because it's really hot, but not too hot. So here's my Cuban sandwich. It looks really good so far. I can't wait to dig into this. And it came with some fries. Either way, you can't go wrong when you get that awesome sandwich goodness. So my mom got the chicken wrap. These look really good. I love when it's like DIY style and you can like make it yourself. So this looks really good. The sauces look amazing. So this is gonna be something fun for her to dig into. So our bartender, who was super cool earlier, told us that this is the best key lime pie he has had in the Florida Keys. So when we stumbled upon Carolyn's again, we're like, all right, let's just eat here because the food sounds good, which I will say it's incredibly good. And this key lime pie looks amazing. So I'm gonna dig into that pie goodness. So we just had dinner at Carolyn's over there. It was super good. Like the Cuban sandwich I had was very flavorful and like just awesome in so many ways. Whoa! My mom just got barked at by some kid. That's incredibly awesome in so many ways. But I don't know, our food was super good. Very flavorful, very good. We got another slice of that key lime pie there, and that pie was supreme. It was so much better than the one from before. Like our bartender literally like earlier told us to go there and check it out, and So we did on the way. It just happened to work out for that. So good in so many balmy type of ways. But with that, guys, we're gonna keep on cruising down the street and go have some more trouble because today's just, I don't know. Today's an interesting one for me for sure. It's been an incredible day so far, so see what the rest of the night details because you can never ever have too much fun cruising. Just be safe. Guys, look, I found some hidden Mickeys. Seriously. There's even more of them over here too. Sorry. I told you, this is a coaster vlog, not a coaster vlog without coasters, except for Mindblower. But yeah, we're keeping on cruising down the street because the street just goes. Like there's so much stuff down here for like days upon days upon days. So if you come down here, literally walk the strip. I say walk the strip because that's what I do in Vegas. You walk the strip. I don't know, this feels very much so like it today. And we're gonna keep on cruising because that's what's so fun right now. There is a lot of pride flags over here, which is totally awesome because it's Pride Coaster Club all over again. And you can't go wrong having your pride flag out in Florida since the government hates it so much. Fly that shit high and rock it. This is so awesome. There's sidewalk here, like for the crosswalk is literally the pride flag, guys. This is so cool in so many ways. I love that. There's another one over there on the main street too. Legitness. This dude is literally just chilling on the street next to this place playing this really, really bad YMCA song. Yeah, I don't like that song. Freestyling. That is so legit in so many ways. So many ways. We're gonna keep on cruising down the street because it's kind of just us now. But we're headed to the southernmost point that I went to earlier, just because I'm hoping that's gonna be more dead down there so we can go post up there and kick it for a little bit. I literally love how there's like basically no one over here anymore. And it's just dark and awesome. It's so much better this time of night than it was earlier, guys. In so many ways. Out into the darkness. Yep. See lightning flashing every now and then too. Super cool. It's literally so much cooler over here at night. There's no one here at the now. You can actually come over and leave my handprint here. Love that. She's got to leave her mark too. Well, since it's like super dark over here, and that's pretty much it, and this is getting towards the end of the night, I am gonna close this out here because today's been a super crazy, radical, just awesomely epic adventure day, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed day one of this crazy trip. And I don't know what's gonna detail the next day because I'm literally like, every day's a freestyle because it's what you do. It's what I did 2 weeks ago when that coaster trip I just went on too. So, I mean, it's always awesome. Well, love you guys. Stay safe, beautiful, and amazing. And like, comment, share, subscribe, or don't like, don't comment, don't share, and don't subscribe if you don't ever want to see any more of this. Peace. So today's starting off with us not going to Five Guys. We're gonna go over here to this awesome little place called El Habanero, and we're gonna get some breakfast because we just kind of bailed from the hotel, decided to come get some food, some Cuban goodness or Mexican goodness. Habanero either way. This is a very, very small kind of DIY spot for sure. So we're like in literally the back corner. I'll hit you guys back when we get some food. So I decided to go with the Cuban steak breakfast sandwich. It looks really, really good so far. So I'm wanting to dig into that. And we got these delicious looking churros. And then my mother got the guava cheese one. So she said it's already pretty good because she took a bite of it. So let's go dig on in. Have some sandwich and churro goodness. Churro time. So that place was actually super bomb. Like the steak, egg, and cheese Cuban breakfast sandwich I had, really good, very flavorful. The bread was like amazingly good. It was really, really soft. The one I had yesterday was a little bit crunchier, but this one was just, it hit the spot. Very, very much so, you know, in so many ways. And then those churros, guys, those literally took me back to like just partying in Tijuana. Like those days where like we used to go down there and they would have the little guy with like the little cart, had the big steering wheel on it. It would dump him and fry him on the street. It was awesome. It literally took me back to like the old school days back home in Cali, in Mexico for that matter. So This is gonna start today's adventure. Gotta start off with something scrumptious, and we're gonna actually start heading up towards Miami. Don't know where we're gonna stop at along the way, but we're gonna head our way up to Miami and go have a really, really fun, crazy, amazing time up there in Miami. Hopefully it tops yesterday, but yesterday was pretty epic, so I'm definitely looking forward to what today's gonna detail as well. Just cruising, bridges forever, guys. It's pretty rad out here. And then you got the OG bridge that's over there, which is pretty cool too. But we're just cruising on to the next adventure of our day. So we're gonna cruise, and we just got to our room. So we're gonna go to our hotel room and see what it is. Why, thank you for opening the door up for me, kind stranger. There's nothing too crazy in here. It's got an interesting view of outside. Ooh, yumminess on the roof. A little train cruising. And then the restroom. Nothing crazy, but it's a cool bathroom though. I like the color of it. And this is home for the night. So let's hang out for a bit and just get comfy. So we went to our hotel room and dropped off our stuff and just decided to bail because it's a nice day out. And I've never been to Miami before, so this is actually my first time coming down here. So we came down to the beach to go check it out. We're currently at a park called South Point Park. It's like right on the boardwalk. So I'll flip it around and show you guys some of the random cool things that's here because it's really pretty. There's a lot of palms and it's literally right on the water. So here it is. It's right on the water, guys. This is a cool little walkway. All kinds of stuff. Looks pretty awesome. So many ways. So let's keep on charging. Always slow down for everybody if you're riding your bike, guys. People love the charge and almost run you down. This place is cool though. I'm digging it right here. It's just mellow down here. So I'm gonna go keep on cruising until I find something cool, and when I do, I'll hit you guys back. Well, I found a pier. We're gonna go check that out because you can never go wrong charging down a pier. I might limit how much I'm gonna film of it just because it's really windy, and I know how much backlash it carries when you try to watch this. But I'm gonna cruise over, and if I find something cool, I'll show you guys too. I know, it sounds like I just said that. And it's pier time, all about it. I mean, it's got a pretty rad view of the beach from out here, for sure. And then back towards the city. So that's kind of cool. And I feel like it's gonna rain soon. It doesn't say it's going to, but I've lived in Florida long enough to know I feel like it's gonna rain. I love the water here though. It's pretty awesome in its own way. So we totally took off from down there on the beach. Like, I don't know, I wasn't feeling the vibe down there. Maybe it's because I've been on the Keys like yesterday and it was just so much cooler and so much better. But we decided to bail and we came to a brewery called Bay 13. So it's gonna be interesting. So we're gonna check it out and see what's totally good in so many different ways. So yeah, here's the inside of the brewery where we're at right now. Should be kind of cool. So far, I decided that I'm gonna go with the Laughing Deer. It's a hazy IPA. I like hazy IPAs. They're always usually pretty good too. Then this one actually sounded really good too. The Alhambra honey. Any beer that usually has honey in it is usually always one of my favorites too. I don't know why. I swear I'm like part bear or something. I love that. But they have some cool stuff here for sure. Like, you know, especially said that they're an Australian brewery. So a lot of the stuff they have is like literally Australian inspired hops and just like different things like that. So this is gonna be kind of a cool and unique brewery for sure. So I'm definitely looking forward to the goodness that we're gonna have. And when you're at the brewery, always drink water because water will keep it so you can drink more beer. So I totally went with the house-made sausage. It just sounds good. I mean, beer and sage, caramelized onion gravy, mustard seeds, and mashed potatoes. I mean, that's gonna be awesomely scrumptious. They got all kinds of cool random stuff in here though for food-wise. So, I mean, some of the Aussie favorites sound good too, like the cottage pie, the meat pie, chicken parmy, and the spicy chicken sandwich. I mean, for sure, classic goodness. And this right here is my hazy IPA that I got. I haven't tried it yet because I'm about to take a sip right now because you can't go wrong with that. And then Mother got a porter because she loves herself a good porter.
Dog's eye.
Dog's eye. What is it?
Dog's eye.
It's a dog's eye. So here's my hazy IPA. I'm gonna drink it and I'll let you know in a minute. This is actually a really, really good hazy IPA. You can taste the fruit notes in it. So like it's kind of citrusy. And it's like, it's not too like IPA-ish that is. It's like a lot of the hazy IPAs. They're more on like the mellow side. So like if you like have had like a really piney IPA before, you don't like it, try yourself a hazy one. Usually like they're pretty mellow. And for any of you coaster enthusiasts who have made it this far in the video, one of the best breweries in Pennsylvania is literally down the street from Hershey Park. It's called Trogs. Make sure you go check it out. Their food there's really good, and like they have some really good beers there too. And it's just a cool thing to go do after Hershey Park. So, you know, definitely go enjoy your local brewery no matter wherever you guys are. So I'm gonna get back to drinking my brew, and as soon as my food shows up, I'll let you know what I get. So I totally got the sausage and mashed potatoes, guys. This smells super good. This looks super good. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be amazingly scrumptious in so many ways. So let's dig into it and get some sausage potato goodness. So I had a few drinks, and then I came outside, had my dinner, came outside. It was actually really good. Like the sausages were a little bit smoky, a little bit spicy. The mashed potatoes that came with it were super good. Like they had a good, like just a full like potato buttery flavor to them. And then like the sausages like add a little bit of zest, especially when I cut them open. Like the casing around them was like really strong, so like they were really kind of still juicy, and like they were very smoky. So like when they broke open, the juices from the sausage like went into the mashed potatoes, and just added that much more of like a good zest to it. So it was actually really good, and even though the brew here was pretty good too. So you know, with that said, I'm probably just gonna go lay low for the rest of today, but tomorrow is a whole nother adventure of I'm not quite sure yet. You know, possibly more places along the coastline, but I'm gonna get out of Miami. I don't know. Like, I just really didn't feel a vibe here. Like, I've been to pretty much every major coastal city in America, but something about it here, like, I don't know. I just didn't really enjoy it that much as I have some of the other ones. Like I said, or maybe because I was in Key West yesterday. I'm not quite sure, but either way, you know, it's a cool place to visit, but I don't think I'm really gonna charge back here anytime soon. For the Keys though, I'm gonna go back there pretty soon, hopefully, because it was pretty awesome down there, and I just enjoyed it. So with that said, you know, it's gonna hang out for the rest of the night, and we'll see where I end up tomorrow. Love you guys. I will see you in the morning. This really cool fountain is right here in front of the brewery. So like I totally had to like show you guys this before I ended it all off, because I thought this was a really cool fountain. And you can like totally chill out here. Like over here and play some like brewery games, like and all kinds of stuff. So this is a pretty cool little brewery, and it's like I like their little outdoor area and their inside. So it's kind of a cool spot, like for sure here in Miami. So when you guys watch this, you check out Bay 13. The food was good, the brew was good, and it was a good time. And I will see you guys in the morning. Peace. Well, good morning from the streets of Miami, guys. Here's our hotel that we stayed at last night. Like I said, it used to be the Miami National Bank, and it's currently not anymore. So it's kind of a cool place that we stayed at last night. So it's one of those little interesting things, and we are off to go enjoy the rest of our day somewhere around here or beyond. You never really know. This is kind of cool. Always love when I find like National Register, like historic places. I mean, especially to stay at it, it's pretty awesome. Time to get some grease sponges, because you can't ever go wrong with the grease sponges. Just don't let it ruin your mojo, okay? If you guys plan on visiting Mojo Donuts, make sure you check it on Yelp, because you get a free one when you buy one. You can't ever go wrong with a free donut. Shout out to my Yelp family. Love you guys. So many awesome, delicious looking crazy donuts in here, guys. But I won't trouble you with the video. I'll show you what I get in the long run, because they all look really good. So I totally went with one of the key lime donuts, because I just didn't get enough key lime goodness the other day in the Keys, and I've never had a key lime donut before. Then I got the strawberry dream one that they had too, because I love things that are strawberry, and this one just looked like it was super yummy. Traditional apple fritter, because awesome crunchy apple fritters are the best. Like literally you can't ever go wrong with that whenever you go to even your local donut shop. And then of course, this monstrosity of a maple bacon. I mean, who doesn't love maple bacon donuts? They're always so awesome, and you can seriously, I can smell the bacon coming off this out of everything in this box right now. So we got 4 donuts. So definitely come check this place out, because they look really good and they had a ton of selection in there. So I'm gonna dig on in to some donut goodness. So those donuts are actually super good. Like, we got one of the key lime ones, which is actually probably my favorite out of all of them. And you could totally taste the key lime flavor in there. It had a little bit of like a key lime pie flavor to it, and just like a good like solid donut taste on top of it. The strawberry one was it was okay. Like, I'm not really like the biggest white chocolate fan, so like it kind of tasted more like white chocolate than it did strawberry. And then the apple fritter was actually really super good too. It had little crunchy edges, and it was just a very good apple fritter. My mom very much so enjoyed it. And she also said she enjoyed her bacon maple bar as well too. She said the bacon was pretty fresh tasting, and it was just an all-around awesome donut experience. I mean, you can't ever really go wrong with some crazy cool like donuts like this. I mean, I really love donuts in general. It's like one of my favorite things to ever find. I mean, I just had some really awesome ones like on this last coaster trip, like right outside of Altoona, Iowa, at this little small shop. That was super cool. And then one of my favorite places ever to get donuts is actually in Newport Beach, California. It's a little small shop called Sidecar. It is so good. And don't get me started on the ones back home in San Clemente. Surfin' Donuts makes these blueberry fritters. It's like an apple fritter but blueberry version, and they only make them on Sundays. So if you find yourself back home, if I find myself back home in San Clemente on a Sunday, I might end up going down there to get one of those, and maybe I'll show you guys. Well, we are off to the next part of our adventure for today. I'm not quite sure where we're gonna go at yet, but we're gonna keep on cruising and go find something that's way more fun. And also, I don't know when I'm gonna finish this video, but I do wanna say, yeah, Dorney! So stoked that Dorney Park is getting a dive coaster today. That's an awesome lineup to an incredible park. So I just wanted to throw that part in there because I saw that this morning and it totally made me smile and just be happy for the Dorney family because you guys totally deserve that. Well, I'll be quiet and I'll head to the next part of wherever we ended up. So we decided to stop at the beach. We found this random place called John Brooks Beach. It's literally down this dirt road in the middle of the forest. So it should be pretty cool. Let's go cruise down to the beach and hang out in the middle of nowhere pretty much. Oh, I love this. Right through the woods into the beach. So I found some like little wildflowers growing up along the trail. This is pretty rad. It goes right over here. And keep going. This is kind of crazy actually, but I dig it. And right over there you can see the beach. There's the water. So I'll hit you guys back when I get up to it. You can tell not a lot of people come to this beach just by how like undisturbed the sand is. I mean, look at all these shells right here. This is awesome. This one is really, really pretty. Oh my God, so cute. And here are the waves. There's like no waves here at all right now. A little bit of a shore break, but that's pretty much it. Look how this is like an incline, guys. I don't know if we can pick it up on the camera, but this is a pretty good incline to get down to the water. Love that. And just like that, here we are at the beach. So hey guys, we've just been cruising the beach and we totally found all these really cool shells and this really cool rock right here. I mean, it almost feels like it's concrete, but it doesn't. It's just got some really cool markings on it, along with all these awesome shells. Like I said, there's so many shells here that it's just incredibly cool. Love that. So there's like all kinds of these little holes, like literally scattered about on the beach here. And like, I don't know, there's a bunch of flies in them. You step on it and like fill it in full of sand. I'm assuming like waiting for like a snake or like a crab or something to come out. But one hasn't yet, so I guess I'm lucky on that fact. And I found a piece of wood. Well guys, after our little beach adventure, we kind of just like took off and drove back to Kissimmee. We literally just got back home after this pretty awesome trip of ours. You know, it was totally random and like pretty much unscripted. Like, you know, we really didn't really look up anywhere to go, just a couple of good random places, and we totally just hit them all up along the way. You know, it was a lot of fun, and definitely gonna be heading back to the Keys hopefully sooner than later. I mean, it was just a super good time. So, I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Well, I hope you guys like this video. I know it's a lot different from the other content that I usually make, but if you guys like the video, comment below and maybe I'll start making stuff like this, you know, keeping it interesting and keep adding different new fun things to this channel because you can't ever go wrong with a good time like that. Well guys, thank you all for watching, and please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe here on YouTube, as you never know what other random place I might film for you. Maybe I'll go back to Key West, maybe I'll go to Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, or you know what, I'm really feeling like a trip over to Tampa soon, just for the fun of it, because why not? I don't know, I do a lot of other stuff besides go to other parks, but just don't always film it. This was a unique, fun experience, and I really enjoyed it. So until the next one, guys, peace.
Come join us for the adventures of Pride Coaster Club. For the adventures of Pride Coaster Club.